Melanie Donahue is an American composer and music and educator. She began composing music when she was a junior in high school. The majority of her works are written for students that haven't yet graduated high school. Donahue describes her number by saying that this lovely and gentle ballad is inspired by the beautiful folk melodies of Ireland. She continues to say that the music is for all of our close friends and loved ones who have left this world.
I know that you're here to hear your students play, but I have just a couple things that I want to talk to you about because you're awesome, and some of you are really awesome, and some of you want to be awesome. There's a very large laundry list of folks that helped out with uniforms, And I want to recognize those people because it hasn't always been this way, and it's important to know that they put all of the marching band uniforms and all of the tuxes and all of the dresses and did all of the laundry for the uniforms and did all of the sewing and alterations for the uniforms. That's a lot of work. And so I don't have them on me because it's on stage, but at the high school we have these little B pens that are given to students that do something above and beyond to recognize that, or to community members. And I have B pens for these people, but I think it's more appropriate as well to just say thank you so much. So Mr. Vogt, if we could bring the lights up, and if I read your name, if you could please, let's hold the applause until the end. Maisha Mosley, Cassie Cabato, Kate Galalda. The second thing I want to tell you is some of you have been asking me how you can look as cool as your teenager does because you want one of these.
You know that's right.
This week or early next week, I'm going to send home order forms. We're like almost good to go. So if you want one of those, there's a way for you to order one so that you can be music too. And it's cold outside, if you didn't notice. And if you want a hoodie that has that on it, there's also a way to do that. So look for those order forms. I'm going to email them out. And your student will have them too if you'd like one of those Be Music ones. The last thing I want to talk about, and thank you for bearing with me while I yammer, Mr. Vogt, if we could bring the lights up one more time.
Adolphus Harstorch was born in Rochester, New York in 1941. He studied music composition in college, eventually earning a doctorate in music composition. While in college, he was deeply impacted by the death of Martin Luther King Jr. and felt it was his responsibility to compose music to contribute to the lineage of Black arts in America. As a result, his voice as a composer fuses African American musical material with traditional European structures and compositional techniques. In the piece you are going to hear tonight, Harstorch uses the melody from the spiritual Wade in the Water. The lyrics of the spiritual helped enslaved Africans escape slavery by instructing them to move through rivers and streams to confuse the bloodhounds tracking them. Throughout the piece, Harstorch evokes crashing waves and troubled water with large, colorful bursts from the band and changes in the time signature.
Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for choosing to spend part of your night. We will see you at our next concert at the end of January. I've got a couple things for students to do, but other than that, again, thanks so much. Drive safe, and we'll see you in a couple months.